Hi, my name is Joey Simons, and this is my portfolio. Take a look.
In and of itself, we have to run faster and harder than we would for a tempo run, but we have to still pace ourselves and not run too fast too early.
So Derek, his goal is to go out and to win the race, and he sat comfortably in the race, just won it in the last mile or so.
Now it was time to bring it all together. The WAC conference meet brought us all together with different expectations for ourselves and even for our team, but we all had one goal, and that was to win. It had never been done before by Cornerstone, which made it that much sweeter for us to do it now. The sun was shining. It was a great day to race, a great day to run, and an even better day to win. The first 2 miles were blazing fast, but that definitely did not daunt us or intimidate anyone, because we knew what was coming up ahead on the course. The Siena Heights coach called it Big Bertha, known basically for its magnitude. It was simply a hill. But to us it was much more than that, because we knew what it was capable of. We entered the race with high goals and high expectations. We raced knowing we had to get the job done. It was by far one of our toughest battles of the season, and as of yet, had the most at risk. We worked so hard for something and we wanted it so bad, but once again, it eluded us. Many of us left the race with damaged bodies. Many of us left the race with damaged spirits. But we were 100% determined. In all of our brokenness and all of the pain that we felt in that one race, 100% determined to push through it, because we knew that we could press on.
The Zoo goes boo!
It's October, and that means it's time to go boo! The Zoo goes boo at the John Ball Zoo. 4 days of fun, Friday and Saturday, 2 weekends in a row. Boo! Trick or treat on the kooky, not spooky trail.
Boo!
See some creepy animals and make crafts that you can take home. Oh, and don't forget your costumes. So bring the whole family for the Zoo goes
boo!
From the ABC that gives you more, my ABC WOTV4.
Boo!
God, my shepherd, I don't need a thing.
Don't need a thing.
You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from. Your trusty shepherd's crook makes me feel secure. You serve me a six-course dinner right in front of my enemies. You revive my drooping head. My cup brims with blessings.
The country was in the middle of an industrial revolution, a revolution fed by automation, mechanization of process, and by cheap manual labor to operate the machinery in that process.
Grand Rapids wasn't as big as a Chicago or a Detroit that could really support multiple industries. So the industrialists of this city really decided to put all of their eggs in one basket and to make Grand Rapids, this leader in just one industry. By some counts, at the time of the strike, as much as 30% of the nation's furniture was being produced in the Grand Rapids area.
60% of the workforce in Grand Rapids by the early 20th century, the first decade of the 20th century, where it was somehow directly tied to the furniture industry.
I'm Jeanette Spieg, and I teach journalism at Rockford High School, and my students will be partnering with the Grand Rapids Press, as they have in years past, to write career pathways articles about local community members who will be interviewed about their jobs and the interesting and cool things about their jobs, and the students put it together, they put it online, and everyone gets to read it.
We're going to use these flip cameras just for cool, candid shots. We're not going to make it all professional and everything. It's just going to be like a few cool kids with a camera making a cool video.
What do you think about being a journalist and getting out there and asking some questions and all of that?
I think it kind of seems difficult, but fun at the same time. Lots of excitement and lots of deadlines to meet.
It makes me nervous. It really makes me strive to do a great job and be professional, and it's a great lesson for me because I'm planning to become a professional journalist.
It's unique because not a lot of high schools actually get the opportunity to do something like this.
The end result is students working really hard and sometimes struggling through those bumps and gaining wonderful experience, and then celebrating a great job well done, and seeing their successes online.
Well, the church has always had an interest in reaching out to people using technology to do that. Gutenberg, we can go way back into history. The Reformation happened because of media. In the 60s, our church is starting to get involved with media inside the church by using like the overhead projectors. As the church, however, got into more technology to go outside the walls, then they started saying, we can put great big screens inside the church as well and start making electronic stuff for our show, our service, instead of just the ones outside. So then we started getting into the big screens and people doing media, and then companies started up in order to provide cheap media to churches, and that's where we are today. Some churches are more traditional and want to stick with what they're comfortable with, what they're used to, what their tradition says. Other churches just say, shoot, it's just another tool, let's use it.